So we're going to start with just catch up with the FI trade, and we entered this back in December last year on the entry. We could potentially break this low here and dip into this lower area, meaning all the way down to zero. I mean, where are we? This is where zero is, and we've got this whole move. So yeah, so it might be best just to scale the entries maybe over the next few weeks, see what happens, and scaling it down here. Additionally, if it does start to move up from here, which I don't know if it will, we've already visited up here quite 2 times now, and if it does carry on, then we can look at it from there. So this is a chart, very short video. Keep in mind. So this is almost like accumulation. There's buyers in the market, but there's also the opposite side that are dominating. That's why the price is moving low. But we haven't dipped below this low like before. 1, 2, 3 now, 3 times, and we're coming up. So we're going to see now what happens at this point. So if we just put a little grey on this, we'll be able to see the launch price. It's dipped 1, 2, 3 times under that level. We could start to come down here. We're going to start to scale in the positions and manage that, or we'll move up where we can start to look at taking a profit. We'll see what happens moving forward over the next couple of weeks. And around this accumulation pattern here, probably invested about 5k. So you can see this move was a 100% move. So decided to start selling out there. So bearing in mind this is 5k here. So you can see 1k there plus another 1.7k. And then here we took out another 1.4k. So just from this trade here, we've basically got to the point where we've taken out about 80% of the initial investment. We've probably got about 8k running, still running right here. So here we add back in another 1.4k, call it 2.4k. Okay, so moving forward from this point of buying the absolute top, we see this point where we get an opportunity to sell out of the profits, which is an amazing spot. So to recap, we've got this entry here, 5k initial entry. We take out about 4k and then we add in another 2.4k. Now after this initial entry, we doubled up. So this is why we just take the profits, remove the initial investment, and then we retrace down. Potential re-entries down here, but to be honest with you, I was just busy at the time with other assets, and this was just a hold. So when we did finally see this moving, started to add back in a little bit late, to be honest with you. So from that move up, we had some consolidation here, and then we had another kind of 30% move to make a new high. And look at that, we took out 10k right there, took out 10 whole k. But all in all, we've taken out nearly 10k plus another 4k, so that's nearly 14k. Okay, so that's doubled. So 7k, 7.5k entry, 14k out. Nice. Now, still trades running at this point, so it's still got a bag running, and then right here start building new bags for some reason. Don't know why I bought that. $231 there. Another 2.5k, another 2.5k. So that's 5k there. And then after quite a bit of sideways consolidation, basically called it a day there. So we took out 3.1 and 1.4. So clocking up the totals, 2,400 entered in total, 18,600 exited, and we've got a total profit of 5,900. That was nice, and wasn't quite keeping the updates in the group. Bit quiet there, but you know, this sellout let a few people know. And you know, down at this point, nobody was even really buying it as the video, but I don't think only a couple of people got in there, and then around this point was letting some peeps know that was getting out. So yeah, that was the FI trade, and you know, one of the main reasons why I got out of this trade fully is because there's just too many big, larger opportunities on the table, and needed the capital. So that's it. So just to wrap up, I use the DEX screener. And you can come down into this lower area where you've got the trades. And what you can do is you can just click this maker button and enter your address into here, bearing in mind that you've got the right pair. Okay, so what I mean by that is if you've traded on Uniswap for FI, you need the FI ticker on Uniswap. So you can't use, say, SushiSwap or KyberSwap or a different one. You need to use FI and Uniswap. And then when you can come down here, click the maker button. So I just enter my address into here, click enter. Then you can see all the entries and exits, etc. down there. And they pop up on the chart. So you can keep a note on that, keep an eye on it. So that's it for today. Should be planning an April update video soon, and we'll be back then. Cheers.